I think it was my first ever period where I did the classics in general. I did all the classics from all the Flemish ones right through till the age. So by the time I got here, I was pretty tired. But I love these sort of races as well. They're a little bit different field than the Flemish ones. But these are the world's best climbers, and it's sort of a gradual. The Amstel's a gradual progression. It's sort of a mix of the best climbers and the guys who can still handle that sort of Flemish style of argy-bargy racing. And then Fleche and Liege I think Liege is the hardest one-day race of the world, as far as most taxing. So it's a gradual progression from the Flemish stuff through, and I really enjoy these races as well.
What are the climbs like if you compare them to some of the ones that you have in Flanders or?
I think when you look at the profiles, the power profiles of the riders, I think Amstel Gold is very, very similar to Flanders, obviously without the cobbles, but it's a very, very nervous race. I think now in Holland, every year you come back here and there's more traffic islands, dividers, bike paths, and it's one of those races, if you lose concentration, you can find yourself on the deck very, very easy. So I think it's a very similar race to Tour of Flanders as far as how taxing it is and nervous. And then Fleche and Liege, it's that's one for the climbers, definitely.
What do you remember about when you were racing these races, in terms of working for a team leader or even having your own chance? Yeah,
I think I first came here I first came with Casagrande in the late 90s there when he won. Yeah, when he won. What did he win? He won Fleche Wallonne. Yeah. Won Fleche Wallonne, and he finished second or third in Liege. And then obviously with Armstrong when he was second there to Bogart in one of the early years there. So I've always come here with big leaders, and it's a big advantage because it's a long day in the office for everybody. And if you've got someone you know who can win the bike race, it certainly helps.
Do you remember your specific roles from those days?
But my very first Ardennes, I was in the break in in Amstel, Fleche and Liege. I had a pretty open card, and then when I came back later, it was more real working role for those guys.
Cool.